Okay, folks. Well, interesting little outing today. I'm going to see an old buddy. My buddy Seth, who's a very talented tattoo artist. I'm going to get my first tattoo, chef tattoo on my arm. I figure it's time to, put lifetime memory of my career as a chef on my arm. So it'll be a little, I'll surprise you. You'll see what it is. I didn't know if I was going to make this appointment. I have my mother. My mother is in the hospital, and it's been a really rough couple of days for her. But she's right now she's sleeping very soundly. She's been sleeping like a rock for hours. So, and she has a procedure that is in quite a few hours. So I have a good window where she's sleeping, and that's a while before a procedure that I'd like to be around for. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. And I got my niece and her buddy are coming to watch as well. So pretty cool. Yeah, tattoo adventure. Maybe tattoo adventure number 1. I don't know. We will see. I'm stoked. And so I think, as of the latest issues with my family member, this kind of maybe has a little bit more meaning to me, depending on what the future brings. So this will, I will always have a memory of, what's going on at present time. And I think maybe that is part of the connection people have with their tattoos, right? Is the symbolism and what they mean, and, they're paying homage to somebody they lost, or, something important, or even a close friend that is, still around. Matching tattoos and things. And I get it. And that's, that's the reason I'm getting all this done. I'm paying homage to my career. And, I didn't do anything else, really, except chefing. So that's what we're going to do. And you'll meet Seth here in a minute. And I'm on my way there so I can get back to the hospital and chill with my mom. All right, let's do this. Okay, here we are in the gorgeous little hamlet of Mendon, New York. We are at Humble Heart Tattoos. My buddy Seth Marcus, this is his place. And here we are to get our first ink. Leslie and her buddy should be around here somewhere. And yeah, cute little town. There's some beautiful parks here and lots of former railway paths to walk. I've walked them before. And okay, here we go. Let's go on in and get set up. Hey. I am here, sir. Documenting.
Oh, nice.
If you're all right with that.
Oh, for sure, man. Always.
All right.
Maybe that's why I set up my box light.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. My niece Leslie and her buddy might come by and watch.
Nice, man.
They will be future customers for sure. What do you think, guys? There's my audience. You guys can get up here closer, by the way. You don't have to stand way over there.
Let's just have wherever the chair landed.
There you go.
My friend used to go to the dollar store and just make everyone uncomfortable. They got a lot of Vaseline and a lot of razors.
Do they look at you weird? I'm just kidding.
A little bit. All right, buddy, we'll walk you up here.
So Seth and I go back to, it was when I started working at the Valley Inn, which was like, 2002, 2003. And we all just hung out at the Shamrock and
yeah. Closed it down.
yes,
Numerous nights. Weeknights.
we do the Rock and Lock. Drive out to Hemlock for last call because it was over the county line. It gave us another hour. So when we drank all night until the bar closed, like, let's go drink more. Let's drive to the next county.
It's 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
It made sense at the time.
Like an idiot. You're like, how can I focus so hard for such a long time and still produce such mediocre shit? It's
Mediocre shit. They've been sitting there talking since I walked in.
Oh yeah, you guys, it switches back and forth from different stuff.
That's right, I don't mind. I watch you, the master here. I don't need to watch that.
Alright, brother, man, here we go. Like getting scratched by a cat, brother.
You're definitely used to that.
I'm definitely used to that.
I'll start right off on the first letter here.
You know, say, hey, here I am, this is my voice, this is my talent, this is what.
That's just an interesting feeling. So it feels like a million needles with sand rubbed in. That's what
But that's just me. Me and Manny don't get along.
No,
You-
that's all right.
I told him he had to be strong at the wedding because Carrie's son is getting his first tattoo right after him. And he started
You had to set a
sweating.
good example.
He's gonna cut out.
He started sweating, and Tommy's like, "Does it hurt?" And I'm like, "Oh no, he's just really, really hot." I'm like, "It's just really hot up here, Tommy."
Yeah, it's just really hot. But I sweat from anything. Like I eat something sour, I eat something hot. I'm nervous, so I'm like, yeah, I'm in pain. Of course, I'm about to sweat. Like, but it honestly didn't hurt as bad. It was just like.
It literally just says yeehaw.
It literally just says yeehaw. So it wasn't like it was bad, but like it was still not pleasurable. Not desirable, you know? I think it's still bad because I was already
In furs and kind of hell.
Put me back in.
I just went black to.
Put me back in, coach.
Medium red to orange to gold.
I'm very happy that I'm paying homage to my only career.
Achieve a lot with a very little.
Feels important to me.
Like you've been cooking
Since 1982.
before I was born.
Orange to medium orange to light orange to dark orange. You can just tell between by using technique, just as you can get a ton of variation.
It's shiny to this knife here.
All right. Oh, shiny.
Yeah, I don't really want I wish I got that on camera.
Am I missing some good faces?
Yep. Facial expressions were changing.
Well, it's just, yeah. It's just, I'm just trying to kind of put. I'm like, no, it's all right. It's all right.
Figure it out.
Trying to figure out what you feel.
Pretty cool, actually. It was pretty cool.
I've fallen asleep getting a tattoo.
I mean, you're weird. So
I know. I asked Liam if I could bring a pillow.
What? You're welcome here anytime.
Or someone who's more in the tattoo game wouldn't necessarily understand. They might have to follow it. They might have to argue.
It kind of feels like I'm getting shaved with a very old razor that, like a butter knife, maybe. Like,
Oh God.
no, it's not a bad feeling.
You know, because that feels good.
Yeah, it actually doesn't feel bad.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of a bunch of terrible things. You know, it's kind of like getting a.
Oh, you probably heard a lot of them, I'm sure.
Oh, I used to say getting a bee sting, but then you meet someone that'll die from a bee sting, and that changes everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Great. It came out beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love every bit of it. And interesting feeling. The tattoo needle. The two different types of needles had a completely different feel. Interesting. Not painful, really. I think it's below the level where you would call it pain. I think irritation maybe would have been a word I would use. It's an irritating feeling. I don't know if I would call it pain. I don't know. But then again, I was in a business where I was getting cut and scratched and burned on a daily basis. So maybe that's why I wasn't really bothered by it. But that was great, and I'm really very happy that my niece and a friend came along to observe me losing my tattoo virginity. Who knows if this will bring other ink to my future? It probably will. I'll probably, do some coloring on that and maybe come up with something else to. My niece had a point that, I'm Birdman, right? Maybe I put a bird or some kind of bird-like thing. I don't know. We'll see. Too soon to plan that. Too soon to plan that. I'd have to set up a new tattoo fund. Yes. If you see this video, you want to contribute to the next tattoo fund, leave me a comment. All right. Well, that's cool. Now I'm going back to the hospital to be with my family member, and hope everything goes swimmingly for that. That's all. All right, folks. Hey, don't you go change it.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.